There's one. And then to
Oh,
have
you are?
Good morning, everybody. Yes, so I just took us live. I am going to share this from my personal page.
And I'm going to share it in the group.
And if you guys are hopping on, make sure you drop a comment, say hi, tell us where you're watching from, and also, if you want a copy of the scripts that we're going to be talking about, drop your email in the comments and we're going to get those to you after the live video. So good morning for those of you who don't know me. I am Sunshine, and sometimes they let me work for Superior Homes Group. No, just kidding. I always work for Superior Homes Group.
You work with.
For, about, whatever it is. And we just recapped the all of the listings that we have on the market, everything that we have coming soon, all of that good stuff. That's what we do at the beginning of our team meetings. And now we're going to start the training portion. So I am getting this shared.
Yeah, I'm sharing it right now.
Okay,
In
perfect.
like a million places.
And we've got the team here, and we have got some guests that
All of that good stuff. That's what we do.
Oh, mute. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. So
Let's talk
let's give
about
people some time to hop on because we
what are
just
we
shared.
gonna learn about today, boss?
So today we are going to be talking about ghost leads. If you have ever generated a lead, or worked in an industry that has leads, you have probably had somebody ghost you before. So if you've never had anybody ghost you, then I guess you can hop off now because you're not going to need this. So we have been running a program called Ylopo for the last 8 months. That is where the bulk of our opportunities come from, and they are Facebook leads. So what we know about Facebook leads is that they are at the top of the funnel. That's where we want them. We want them before they're on Zillow, before they're on Realtor.com, and all of that good stuff. We want them at the top. So the incubation period on these is typically somewhere between 6 and 12 months. Is that the stat that you guys were talking about yesterday with Gabe? Nick, is that right? 6 to 12 months on a Facebook lead?
Yes.
So, of course, we've already closed some. There are some hand raisers. There are people that come in multiple times a week that are, yes, take me out, sell and show me a house right now. But those people are the exception, not the rule. So there's typically some nurture time in there. There's some follow-up that goes into it. And occasionally people ghost us. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Everybody here in the meeting has the script list. If you're just now hopping on, say hi, tell us where you're watching from, and drop your email in the comments if you want a copy of these scripts after the video. So when I first started in real estate many, many moons ago, I was talking about this on my Facebook last night if you guys saw, but we did not text leads. It wasn't a thing. It was unprofessional. And it's not something that we would ever do. And then those of you that have been in the business for a little while, you know that eventually we would start texting leads once you had built a relationship. Then it was okay. And now we just text them right out of the gate. Nobody answers their phone, right? So one of my very first trainers and mentors, his name is Mike Lyon. He is like the guru of, oh look, there's me on your phone. He is like the guru of online sales counselors, inside sales agents for builders, which was my very first job in real estate. He taught me peanut butter and jelly. And so I've added a layer to it. So the first thing that we are going to talk about on how to revive ghost leads is peanut butter, banana, and jelly. And I've never actually put banana on a peanut butter and jelly.
You haven't had
So
banana
No,
on.
but
This meeting is adjourned.
We're going to go have some meat.
we actually have to go eat peanut butter, banana, and jelly sandwiches now.
Elvis says you're out.
So the first thing that we're going to do to revive these ghost leads is we're going to call them. And so that means pick up your phone and make a phone call with your phone.
What?
Yes. So your phones make phone calls. Even Blackberries, guys. Even Blackberries make phone calls.
No way.
So we're going to pick up the phone. If they don't answer, hi, Trish. This is Sunshine with Keller Williams. I'm so sorry I missed you. I had some information about your Farmington Hills home search. Give me a call if you're still in the market. Have a great day. And what you guys notice is there are a lot of exclamation points in that voicemail because it's a happy voicemail. It's happy. You want to be full of energy. They're still searching for a home. They're still excited about it. You're excited about it. They may have talked to 10 people right now and nobody else was excited for them. You're excited. Read the exclamation points. Hi, I, right? As immediately after you leave that voicemail, send them a text. Hi Trish, this is Sunshine with Keller Williams. I just left you a voicemail but thought text might be easier. I handpicked these listings for you. Let me know what you think. And so there are a couple of different ways that you can handpick the listings. If you use Ylopo like we do, you can send push listings. Push listings is essentially just a handful of listings that you choose that you can shoot out to them. It works really well for us because it gets people back on our website. You can absolutely do this with an MLS search. Pick the 5 most recent houses listed in Farmington Hills or the 5 best price houses in Farmington Hills or whatever, whatever most closely matches their search. Shoot it over to them in a link via text. If you can't get them on your website for tracking purposes, you can use a service like, what is the one called where you can shorten the URL? Bitly?
Bitly.
Bitly. bit.ly. Somebody drop that in the comments for people to read. bit.ly. You can shorten the URL and you can track that people are clicking on it to see if these, texts are converting for you. And then you also want to send them an email that says the same thing. Hi Trish, this is Sunshine with Keller Williams. I handpicked these listings for you. I wanted to get them over. Let me know what you think. So that is the first way that we revive leads: peanut butter, banana, and jelly. Call, text, email.
Now I'm just hungry.
You literally have an apple, yogurt, string cheese, and 4 hard-boiled eggs on the table, and you didn't bring a single thing for anybody else.
This is a judgment-free zone.
This is not a judgment-free zone. It's not.
Heavily judged.
As Sunshine is talking, I'll be emailing the scripts out as people leave their addresses in the comments.
Oh, Nick's on it over there.
Proactive.
So the second way we revive ghost leads is a showing offer text. If you guys have been in any of my trainings or you've watched any of my webinars, I almost always lead with the appointment. Does that mean that I always go on a showing appointment first? No, because I circle back and close for a buyer consultation, but I always lead with the appointment because that's what they want. They want you to open the door. The end. That is what people are reaching out to us for. So, good morning, Trish. This is Sunshine with Keller Williams. If there is a property that you're interested in, feel free to call or text me anytime so I can answer any questions or set up a private showing for you. I always like to say private showing because people know that they can go to open houses, but open houses are filled with other people. Don't you want a private showing? That just sounds so much better. It sounds more exclusive, and it sounds better than just saying I can set up a showing for you. It's just a little extra sizzle word, if you will. Everybody know what sizzle words are? It sounds a little sexier, right? So they may respond and be like, yeah, hey, I was actually looking at 123 Main Street. Oh, perfect. I was looking at 123 Main Street with another client last week. It's a beautiful home. Hey, I know of a couple of others in that area that are super similar. Would you be interested in seeing those as well? Absolutely. Okay, perfect. Let's meet at my office. We can go through and make sure those actually meet your criteria. Hey, let me ask you this. Have you already spoken to a lender, or are you just getting started in the process? And that leads you down your qualifying questions. But you offered them what they wanted, which is somebody to open the door. The additional city hook. So I stole this from a post that Nick made in Lab Coat Agents back in 2016.
Was that the last good post I made?
It was the last post that you made that wasn't a dumpster fire. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
So the email is, hey, how did these look? That's catchy, right? Like, who knows what those are going to be? And Nick didn't even use emojis in his subject line because in 2016 we didn't have emojis. The shock, right? He was probably still using a BlackBerry then. So the email body. Hi Trish, I hope your home search is going well. You originally reached out to me about homes in Farmington Hills, but these homes were just listed this week in Southfield and West Bloomfield. So I wanted to send them over and see if any caught your eye. Would you like to see any of these in person? I have some openings during the evening this week and this weekend. Let me know. So you know that they originally inquired about one city. So you've picked 2 bookend cities, or I'm sure wherever you live, if they're looking in A area, they're also looking in B and C area typically. So you offer to show them, homes in those areas as well. Pull together some listings, the most recently listed, or something that had a recent price reduction, or something that's a really good deal. Again, you can send it from your website. You can send it from the MLS, however you can get those links to them. But what's important here is the email subject. Hey, how do these look? Which is not, I picked houses for you, or you have new listings, because they may have 5 MLS searches from 5 different agents at this point. So this is how you're going to stand out.
It's important for your subject lines to just be a little bit different. When you say, hey, how do these look? People are like, how do what look? I gotta open that. You know what I mean? It piques their curiosity.
Correct. And depending on which CRM you're using, you'll be able to track the open rate on these. You guys know I love A/B testing, so A/B test your subject line. Emojis, no emojis. Hey, how do these look? Hey, Matthias, how do these look? Hey, whatever the whatever is going. So the fourth option, the brutal honesty. Hi Trish, a while back you reached out to us via Facebook about your home search. For some reason or another, we may have lost touch. If you're still in the market, can we help you?
Another good one is to kind of do a reverse psychology. It's like
That's
reached
not
out.
on the paper.
I know it's not on the paper, but I'm saying in Scripts 2.0 we could add to the paper. Hey Trish, you looked on our website a while back. I'm sorry.
Scripts 2.0 is only for people that join the team.
Okay. I was just gonna say, because now everyone's gonna ask you. You can say, I'm sorry
Join the team.
I'm sorry if I dropped the ball, or I'm sorry if I lost touch with you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And I like
So-
using "Did I drop the ball" for the subject line of that email, because people see that and they're like, "Did who drop the ball about what?"
No, I'm just really busy.
Yes. And the last one, and Nick's personal favorite, and one that works super, super well for us and worked super well for me years ago when he first shared it, the open house hook. Hi Trish, I was pulling together a list of open houses for a client and wanted to reach out to you and see if you'd like the list as well. Let me know. Sunshine with Keller Williams. And you will get a super high response rate from that, and that is your opportunity to open the door for a conversation. So they respond and they say yes, and you say, perfect, the list of open houses I have pulled together is for Farmington Hills. Are there any other cities that you're interested in? They'll tell you what additional cities they're interested in. You pull together the open houses, and you say, hey, there were a couple of houses that were just listed. After you go to some open houses on Saturday, would you like to set up some private showings on 123 Main Street and 124 Sesame Street around 2? Can you tell I have a toddler?
Big Bird's house is for sale.
Big Bird's house just went on the market. It has personally been partied in by Elmo, which gives it an additional $10,000 in value.
Which is kind of sweet.
And Katy Perry hangs out there a lot. Yeah. So it is. It's basically in the Hollywood Hills.
Can I just say one thing about the open house script?
Of course.
A lot of agents think, well, I don't want to.
Oh, I was going there.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So in the comments, if it hasn't been said already, somebody on the replay is going to say, well, I don't want to send people to an open house. Or, well, what if they go into the open house and then they start working with somebody else? So to that, I say, A, that person converted better than you. So practice your scripts, get better. And B, this text is all about adding value to people. And if you continually add value to people, then they're going to want to work with you. So when you send them the open house list on Thursday or Friday for the Saturday and Sunday open houses, you have to follow up again with these people on Monday. Hi Trish, this is Sunshine. Were you able to go to any of those open houses? She may say, nope, we got busy and couldn't go to any. Perfect, close her for a buyer consultation and set up some private showings for her. Or she may say, yeah, we went to 3 of the open houses. We actually really liked Big Bird's house. Okay, perfect. Would you like to go take a second look at Big Bird's house?
Sure.
Let's walk through it. I can, I know that one, kind of needs some remodeling in the kitchen. What if I have my contractor meet us there and we can talk about what that kitchen remodel is going to cost? Whatever you can do to tie down and close down that appointment, but you have to follow up. You can't just blast them out the open house list. But nobody else is reaching out to them and saying, hey, can I add value to your life this weekend? No other realtors are doing that. So,
By the way, when you send them a list of open houses, make sure that list is branded to you with all of your contact information. That way, when they're taking that list with them to other open houses, they see your face every time they look at that list.
put your face on it. It's basically the point of that.
Yeah, put your face on it.
Put your face on it.
Write that down.
I didn't write that down in my notes
Put your
last
face-
night. Put your face on it.
Someone wants to know, Susan Manthe from our office, can you explain how agents, can you explain to agents how to find that open house list?
So you can go into the MLS. I'm not sure is she here or is she
Susan's in
Grambling?
our office. Yeah, she's on our ALC.
So she's okay. So so you're Real Comp. There is a field in the search for open house, and so you just search by open house in that particular city and send it over to them that way through Real Comp. And then there's also an option within our personal website where we can sort by houses that have open house. And if you are in the back end of our website sending push listings, it will tell you when they have an open house scheduled. There's like a little flag on the top that says open house, and so you can easily choose the ones that have an open house and shoot them out that way. Were there any other questions in the comments? We don't have
just a lot of people leaving emails, so I'm just sending those
Okay,
out.
perfect. Perfect.
But,
One thing that I've done with those, when I do get a response, I ask them to let me know which ones they are gonna go to, and then I'll just say, hey, I'm gonna send you some extra information on those ones, so you're prepared, you have all the information you need before you get there. It's just, again, adding more value.
Yes. So just in case you guys couldn't hear Trisha, she asks people once she sends the open house list which ones they're going to attend so that she can send them additional information about the properties. And then she sends them, we're a disclosure state in Michigan, so she sends them seller's disclosure or any additional information that we have on the property. And again, that's just adding more value. So they are going to, remember, when they get there and the person at the open house is like, oh, do you need the seller's disclosure? Nope, realtor already sent it to me, thanks. I'm good. And again, that's in their email from her, has her face and name, and so they are going to remember that that's where they got the information.
I mean, and just to reiterate, it's an icebreaker question. You're not going to just send these people to look at houses without you. It's an icebreaker. You want to find out more information.
I also include houses that aren't open, and just sneak
Well,
them
right.
in
So
there.
that's when you say there's like
Slip 'em in.
a couple other houses in that neighborhood that are for sale, but they're not
Yeah.
open. Would you like to meet? And we can go see those as well as the open houses.
That's a good
All right,
way
well,
of-
we're going to hop off of here, guys. We have to be on the phone in 3 minutes. So we have to get prepped for that. So we are wrapping up our team meeting, and thanks for hanging
And
out
wait,
with
by
us
the way,
today.
before you hang up, before you stop, tell people, tell them how we're starting at the bottom of our database and how these are working. Yeah, you've been starting at the bottom of the database, and we're setting an appointment a day from these old leads.
Yes, so from these old leads, ghost leads that we have about 3,000 in our database that aren't currently active that we've generated in the last 8 months. We have started with the very oldest, so the very oldest person that's been contacted. Maybe some of these people were never contacted. Maybe we only reached out to them, a few times. Maybe they only got that initial 1 week, drip, whatever that looks like. We are starting with those. So those would have come in October of 2018. And we are dialing through those, and we're setting about one appointment a day, one buyer consultation or one listing appointment a day from these old ghost leads. So, that's pretty powerful. That's, we'll say 5 work days times 50 work weeks. That's some pretty solid appointments.
Quick, math, somebody math.
250. That's 250 appointments a year. Now, let's be real. Not all of these appointments are going to hold because they are lower quality. They're not the hottest, leads in your database. That's fine. If only half of those hold, 125. If only a quarter of those buy, it's 25 extra deals that you would have just, left dead. So if you want to add, what?
31 and a quarter.
31 and a quarter. 31 and a quarter deals that you would have had. I've never sold a fourth of a house, but maybe that's Elmo's house because he's kind of small, right? So maybe Elmo only has a quarter of a house.
Maybe.
So we are wrapping up. We are now 2 minutes away from 9 o'clock. So I have to be... Oh, actually my watch is a little fast. So I still have 4 minutes. So I can still be on the phone in 4 minutes. If you guys have any questions, drop them. I'll be getting to your questions when I finish prospecting around 11:30. Keep dropping those emails. Nick's going to send out those script lists. If you have any questions, let us know. Feel free to private message me with any questions that you have, and I'll get back to those for you. I see all the hearts, so you guys must be excited that I'm finished, or Sierra just hopped on, one of the two. Because she's the one that always leaves me a bunch of hearts.
She shared it like 9 times.
Yeah, she's the best. Sierra works in Title in Alabama. So I'm going to hop off of here. If you have any questions, let me know. Follow me on Facebook. We're going to have more of these videos, more of these training videos. And I'm speaking next week at Lab Coat Agents Live in San Diego. I think ticket prices were supposed to go up today, but if you really, really want to come, I know the owner of Lab Coat Agents, so we can probably get you hooked up and make sure that you can still get a great deal on your ticket. At 2:45 on Tuesday in Breakout Room 2, we will be talking about automation, accountability, how to make a lot of money, and probably some more scripts. And you never know what I'm going to say from the stage, so there's always that little caveat as well. We'll probably be talking about Tinder and swiping yes, and Scotch always comes up. What else do I always talk about? Alabama football. You never know. You never know what you're going to get. So I'm going to hop off here. You guys have a great day. Everybody go get on the phone and come back and drop in here how many appointments you set from those ghost leads. Have a good day. Bye.